Whenever you're ready.
How many people here have donated blood before? How many people have needed blood in their life? Does anybody else need blood? Like, has everybody gone to hospital? My topic is that people need to start giving blood on a regular basis because it is needed. According to an American Cross article by an unknown author updated in 2017, every 2 seconds someone in the U.S. needs blood. I've donated 4 times, so I'm familiar with the procedure, but I've also needed blood when I was a baby. We will be looking at problems when people don't donate, the reasons why people don't donate, and why they should try anyway, and places you can donate blood at. Problems include postponing important procedures for hospital patients and hospital employees not being prepared to treat the worst kinds of patients. Causes include fear and people not donating regularly, and solutions include available drives and blood centers and planning appointments in advance on your calendar. Let's look at why this is such an intense problem. There are 2 big problems that are involved in blood donation. Postponing medical procedures and hospitals not being able to be prepared for certain emergencies. In an article written by Elizabeth Pratt on Healthline.com from August 1st, 2016, burn and accident victims, patients undergoing heart surgery or organ transplants, and those receiving treatment for leukemia, cancer, and blood disorders all depend on the availability of blood and platelets. She goes on to say that in this situation, when blood products aren't readily available, elective surgeries may need to be postponed, and even serious procedures may need to be delayed. So as preventable as not having enough blood for a patient, this shouldn't be an issue. This also leaves hospitals unprepared for upcoming emergencies. If you go to a hospital for a serious emergency, you would expect the hospital to have every means necessary to be able to treat you. According to an article from bloodsource.org from 2017, approximately 1 out of every 7 people entering a hospital needs blood. In an article by lifesource.org from 2014, car accident victims who have suffered major blood loss can require red blood cell transfusions of 50 pints or more. Blood is needed. It cannot be created by doctors. It can only be donated by people like you and me. Those are the problems that arise when people don't donate. We must now look at the problems that occur by these causes. Causes include fear and donors not donating on a regular basis. On the University of Maryland Medical Center's website, there is a list of reasons why people don't donate, published in 2017. On the list, the #1 reason includes people saying that they don't like or fear needles or are afraid to give blood. People also don't want to feel weak afterwards. I feel like everybody has a little bit of fear. It just varies in amounts. Another cause for blood shortages are donors not donating regularly, according to an article by Deborah Zambraconi on abcnews.com from this year. Blood shortages are common during the summer months when schools and businesses are less likely to have blood drives. Sure, the first thing you want to do during a beautiful summer day is go sign up to give blood, right? But it is saving lives, so it is very important. According to the same American Red Cross article I mentioned before, although an estimated 83% of the U.S. population is eligible to donate blood at any given time, less than 10% of the eligible population actually donate each year. There's other causes of blood shortages, and we can look at the steps that we can take to combat them. There are 2 simple solutions to this. Sign up to be a first-time donor and donate regularly. You can sign up in advance online, and there are even drives here at UCM. I remember being super nervous the first time, but it gets better and better, and I feel like the anticipation is like way worse than like any of the type of pain. For me, I feel like if you need to get your ears pierced, then you can donate blood. It feels like the same thing to me. Now not everyone should donate. I don't want you to be like, well, I have a phobia of needles and blood, and I'll probably faint, but this girl said in her speech that I should go donate. But, you know, just stay home. That's fine. You don't have to. I'm talking about people that, like, think that they could handle it, but don't feel bad if you can't. Another reason is that if you donated once before and everything goes peachy, then do it again. Obviously not the next day, wait 8 weeks. But if you donate at the right times, you can donate like 5 to 6 times a year if you're an overachiever. You might think it's like tedious, but what else are you gonna do? Watch Netflix, nap, eat a lot, skip doing your homework. You can do that after you give blood, and you'll have an excuse. So just set aside a few hours or even a whole day and just go out and do it. In this speech, I mentioned the problems when there's a lack of blood because postponing procedures and not being prepared for the worst. We consider the causes of these issues like fear and people not donating regularly. We look at solutions and of going out and signing up to donate for first timers and donating on a consistent schedule. I believe we can increase the number of students in this very room that can say that they've at least tried and donated blood before. You can even sign up right now. You can go to redcross.org and you can look at upcoming events. There's actually a blood drive coming up here on November 9th that you can sign up for and save a life. Thank you.
Awesome, great job.